the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Leading the Steelers, there's Mike Tomlin, one of the winningest coaches in league history, entering year 19 with Pittsburgh, not one of them a losing season. And on the other side, he has plenty of experience as a player, but Brock, this is his debut season as a head coach with the Jets. It's Aaron Glenn. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Power squib kick is taken in. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face.
Rodgers is hit, the ball is loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here, it's Hall. And he gets in, touchdown! The Jets get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that off-season work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Mevis ready to send this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. They gave one away on their 1st drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rodgers here off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Rodgers throwing on third down. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Loss of 5 yards. 3 and out.
The Steelers set to punt it. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. That one's blocked. One of the Jets got through. Block gathered up inside the 10.
You could see the vulnerability right up the middle from the jump, and that's exactly where the special teams attacked. Pressure got through, had a straight shot right at the punter, who couldn't get it off in time.
The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. Talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with first and goal waiting for him. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here, first and goal.
Here we go. We're good. Sit high. Sit high.
Play action now. It's Fields. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pull out in front further, 13-zip. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Steelers, nothing. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Kent on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's how drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Rep all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he gets back to the line, but no more. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, third and long.
Third down.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Jets offense now set to take over. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Gets up the edge to the 35. Brees Hall. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 20-zip lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets push their lead to 21-zip already.
Steelers, nothing. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers offense headed out. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. He's keeping it. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First down, Steelers.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 21-0 our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. To throw is Rodgers. Stays upright. Now here he goes. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Rodgers sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down.
Corliss Waitman on to punt. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Here we go. 58, where's that? Get high.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. Right.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here we go, son. Get right.
Fields throwing here. He hucks it deep off his back foot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
It's
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And they're going to take over in a tough position, Brock, as it stretched to a 21-0 game here in the first half. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the sack. It's a screen play to Warren. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
It's 3rd down.
Here's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Corliss Waitman brought on to punt this away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start to drive with Hall. He breaks the tackle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets hoping to grow their lead before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
From the 46. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now they have 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Fields out of the gun. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run.
Here we go.
That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. We're good. Blue 58, Blue 58, start.
Hall is in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets continue piling onto this lead.
Steelers, nothing. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Kent on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. The Steelers calling their first timeout. First down, Rodgers. Look, Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on second down. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Rodgers set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They're going to bring Waitman on now to handle the punt. And they could really use a good one here. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
319,
Back to throw it. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Go.
Looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here
we go, son. Tonight.
3rd down, give to Hall. Brushes him off with ease. He's out in the clear. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day. The debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. He had 2 rushing touchdowns on the night. This is one of them here. The Chiefs able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's last year's Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. He's got the ball, he's got a head of steam, he has a touchdown, 33 yards to the house. The Eagles use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Cam Akers. He's been terrific in the first half, this the first of his 2 touchdown runs. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Thomas on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
On the move, headed right. Throwing the out route complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out. And the Steelers going nickel, 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Hall. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And this is taken ahead to the 42. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here we go.
Hall running between the tackles. And not much space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, side.
Out of the shotgun, Fields getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen, and we'll probably all see for a while, and it ends in a memorable touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to see that again and again and again on replays after this game, probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort from somebody who proved he could be quite the runner when called upon.
Nevis with a point after. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
35. Steelers nothing. Harrison Nevis to kick off.
Nevis ready to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Throwing on 1st down to Rodgers. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Jets continue piling onto this lead.
42. Steelers, nothing. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Kent on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Chased out to his right. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
To throw, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
7 yards. And 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
First throw for the backup now. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. Punt team on the field. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. They'll start this one out with Hall. Breaks the tackle, still going. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Now Fields. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Vacates quickly left side. That's caught. Keenan Allen. Still fighting forward. Keenan Allen. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, you can find paydirt.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets continue adding on to that lead. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Kent on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Steelers offense headed out. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 23-yard line.
Rudolph from the gun. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And he's brought down at the line. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Looking from the gun, Rudolph. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
We'll start from the 39. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Coming right is Hall. Stiff arm success. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Sit up. 19 instruction. Right.
Off play action. It's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he's calling his own number again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. And how about this? A 100-yard game on the ground, but it's not the running back that's doing it. And he's showing you why you should never sleep on what he can do when he's outside that pocket. A pistol snap. Fields. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season, training staff out to work on it.
Here we go. Green 19, you guys can tonight.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here we go. Green 19, you guys can tonight. Go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
It's now 3rd
Here we
and
go.
goal.
Tonight.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets tack on 7 more to their lead.
56. Steelers, nothing. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Kent on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for Johnny Smith.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Rudolph. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Rudolph. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Tonight.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Headed out right. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
For Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation, and if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
Green 19, guys, tonight.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the scoring will never his 4th total score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
63. Steelers, nothing. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Warren. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
At the 26. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Dropping back to throw. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On now comes their punter. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. Takes out a one-stop.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, Side.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, Fields loses it. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Here we go, Side. Go.
They're going to pass it here. They throw it deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the win goes to the Jets. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.